Alright, first off, apologize for my voice. Been a rough day. Anyway, this is my 150. Yes, heavily stocked. Let's see, I'm doing a little experiment since I found an old CO2, get up that wanted to see what would happen with the plants. So far, haven't really noticed much, but anyway, this is a skimmer I actually built out of a like an acrylic file holder thing. Anyhow, it's a pretty complicated setup. Anyway, fish are happy. You can see I've got about 40 blue acaras, 3 green sevrums, 5 clown loaches, 5 or 6 pictus catfish in there somewhere. A lot of them hide, so you can't really see where they are. A bunch of plecos that had babies not too long ago. Anyway, so about the sump. Back up here. The sump sits on top of the tank. Custom built. I built it out of plywood and pond liner. The painted kind. I forget what it is, but anyway, it's got 2 exits. Those are both 1 inch. That's where all the water comes back into the tank. I turned one of them off right now, but 2 pumps are actually in the skimmer right there. I have another pump that's actually in the sump, but the suction part of it is sitting in the bottom of the tank. So I can run that one all the way down to about the level of the top of that green sevrum before it starts sucking air. Anyhow, let's get up here. One of the pipes from the skimmer comes in and just dumps right into the sump. The other one goes into a 5-gallon bucket, and the one that pulls from the bottom of the tank, the pump is actually right here. You can see that right there. All in all, with all 3 pumps going, it pulls about, I think I did the measurements today, about 35 gallons a minute runs through this sump. Had a lot of people tell me that shrimp don't like a whole lot of flow. Well, there's a lot of shrimp in here. And they're pretty happy. Last I tried to count, I guesstimated at about 100 to 150 shrimp in here. But they are all over the place. I have one little grow light. It's a big, one of those cheap $7 grow light panels. And pretty much anytime the fish decide to redecorate and pull up plants, I toss it up here. So I have a bunch of stuff that's in here. There's some Java fern, a whole bunch of stuff I don't know what it is because I just like the look of it, so I throw it up here. Yeah. So this is where I pulled about a week ago a 5-gallon bucket full of hornwort out of here and discovered all these other stuff under there growing. So all that goes into this foam that keeps all the shrimp on this side, which then goes into a bath of bio balls, and then down the exit and back into the tank. And of course, this is my storage area for all kinds of stuff. I don't like the look of air bubbles in an aquarium, so people may be asking, hey, where's your oxygen exchange? Right there. It's in the sump, so I don't have to see it. And so far, this tank's been going well for about a year and a half. And yeah, there we go. I've done a lot to make this really quiet, so even this pipe right here made a little gurgling sound when it's running. So stuffed a sponge into it. Seems to work. But yeah, that's the whole filter. So it's 6 foot long, 1 foot deep, 1 foot wide. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully. Oh yeah. Turn. But yeah, this is one of the tanks that's on the live stream, 24 hours a day. You can look at this. Of course, the lights are out at night, but right across the room, there's the shrimp tank. And since we're talking about filters, the only filter that this has is an under gravel filter. That's kind of my experiment. I wanted to see how clear it would be. And so far, I think we're doing all right. So anyway, there you go.